welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. You guys really mean a lot to me. Before I get into today's video, I want to apologize for the delay in getting this budget video out. My son was recently hospitalized for a couple of days and I had to stay with him in the hospital. Thankfully, he's doing much better now. We are home and he is recovering well. So, like I said in this video, we'll be going through my budget for the paycheck I received on April 30th. There will definitely be some adjustments to this this budgeting period due to the unexpected medical bills and some upcoming relocation costs that I have. So, all right, let's jump right into it. Here's what comes in on April 30th. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not rolling over anything. Combined income for the period was $3,053.67. There was no overtime for this period, no bonus, no refunds, that. Okay, so from my special project fund that I was creating, let me just skip over to it so you can see it. My special project fund, at the end of April, I had $2,321 in there. So I'm going to transfer this $2,321 into the budget so I can use it all up. And from my emergency fund, I will be transferring $2,300. So 1,300 is going to my special project. You can see I take it out here from emergency and I deposit it here in special projects, and $1,000 is going towards medical to offset the costs incurred with the emergency with my son. So you can see where I take it out here under emergency fund and I deposit it here in medical. All right, so let's go back to the budget worksheet and I'll just add that 2,300 here that I'm transferring from the emergency fund. Okay, so with all of this, I am going to go ahead now and budget $7,674.64. Okay, so let's get into allocating the $7,674.67 for all my categories. So let's start with the housing and general expense category, and I'm just going to go right ahead. I'm going to put the 1,000 here for medical copay expenses. I'm just going to leave it there, and then I'll be able to distribute it based on how much I spend for prescription and how much I spent at the hospital when I had to buy food. So I just label this one hospital food. For special project, I'm going to go ahead and put in my $3,621. That's the 1,300 from the emergency fund and the $2,321. So that's 3,621. So I'm just gonna put it there, 361. Okay, so now I am back to our regular paycheck amount, which I'm gonna use now to distribute based on my normal expense that I would normally have throughout the month. All right, so for fuel, there was a lot of driving because my husband had to be back and forth to the hospital and all over. So I'm just gonna put $200 there. Hopefully I can have some left over. For groceries and toiletries, I'm gonna put 200 here as well. Not gonna put anything for car insurance because that's not yet due. For medical prescription, I'm going to budget, no, I'm gonna leave prescription for now until I get the correct amount. Then I'll be able to, like I said, distribute this $1,000 for each line item. So I'm just gonna leave it there for right now. But when I'm doing the check-in or when I'm closing out for this pay period, I'll just allocate it accordingly. Nothing is going for cell phone, nothing for internet. Electricity is paid up. For gas, I'm going to put, let me see if I can put $150 for gas and $200 for water. I am not paying life insurance, so I'm just gonna put these two right here in a little gray color so I can remember that I need to distribute this money here. Put this in gray as well. Okay, so I am not going to put any money in savings for this period. Nothing in personal either. So all these are going to be zero. Okay, let's move on to the debt section of the budget worksheet. Um, for car payment number one, these are my fixed costs. It remains the same, so I'm just gonna put them here. 3094. So number one is 621. So number two is 383.16. And I'm going to put $150 aside for credit cards. If I do have enough money left over up there for subscription that I'm always forgetting to budget, let's put $25 here. Hopefully I am not thinking that I have money when I don't. Oh, okay, so there is $649.38 left over. Let me see what I did not budget for. Okay, so this $649.38. Let's check and see. I don't know what I am overlooking. That's 3,621. Might not be enough, but I'm gonna keep it there for now. So what I'm gonna do with this $649.38 is to just put it right here in unexpected, just so I can have this budget worksheet at zero. All right, so if all goes according to plan, then I'll be able to put this 649.38 back into my emergency fund. But for some reason, I just feel like I am overlooking something. All right, so for special project moving, I did not budget for rent because I'm going to capture it here from this money. And I'm still looking to see what I am overlooking. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna keep it as is for now. When I am doing my updates, I will see as I progress through coming days, what is it that I did not budget for, and then I'll be able to take it from this unexpected right here. Let me just adjust this to unexpected or did not budget. All right, guys, so this is my breakdown for my April 30th paycheck and the transfers from my special project fund and from my emergency fund. Um, so this month's budget is definitely different from what I would originally do. However, thanks to the emergency fund and the money that I set aside, hopefully what I have is enough to cover what I need to do, um, so that I can put this money back into my emergency fund. Remember though that life throws some huge curveballs sometimes. And this one that I got a few days ago with my son, oh my God, that was a mighty curveball. But one of the most important thing is that you can tweak your budget to fit what's happening in your life. So it's quite okay to adjust your spending as needed. So with that said, I want to just thank you for sticking with me through this budget. Um, Sorry again for the delay in sending out this video. I do hope that you found it helpful in some way. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.